Welcome to My Two Cents with J. Anthony Smith.
Welcome, family. Welcome to a special edition of My Two Cents with J. Anthony Smith. Today we're going to talk about the fear factor. Now, for some of you, back in the early 2000s, there was a show called Fear Factor with Joe Rogan. And the premise of the show is basically contestants come in and do these outrageous stunts or things like that in order to see who will win at the very end. Now, these stunts could include eating, some of the nastiest stuff you could ever see, or like laying down in a bed of roaches or things like that. Again, the basic premise is to overcome your fears in order to gain a cash prize at the end. Now, the reason I bring this up is because there are a lot of people out there that are operating in a fear factor mentality. What do I mean by that? Well, let me explain. In many situations, people are presented with opportunities that would take them out of their comfort zone. Now, under ordinary circumstances, that would be a good thing. But the avenue that I'm coming at it is, what are you willing to do or not do to chase the bag? So, for example, in Fear Factor, there was a opportunity where contestants had to lay down in a bed of bugs, crawling live bugs. So, of course, people went through it. Some people did not, because it was, they weren't willing to go past that point just to get a bag. So that takes us to today's time, where you see people out there doing these outrageous stunts and things like that just to collect a check. So I'm asking you, what are you willing to do or not do just to get a check? Now, I was listening or watching this week on YouTube the Joe Budden podcast. I'm a big fan of Joe and the crew, so shout out to you guys. And there was some controversy regarding Joe and his crew not re-signing with Spotify. Now, the way that Joe explained it is that he was playing long ball, the long haul. He was not willing to sign up with a DSP just to get a check. He said, based on his own personal criteria as well as the group, that they valued themselves more, so in essence they were going to do their own thing. Now, there was a big uproar. People felt that Joe was, losing his mind. He was crazy. He should get that big check. But Joe was saying that he valued himself so much that he was not willing to sacrifice his own personal beliefs just to get a check. So that is my talking point for today. Something to make you think. What are you willing to do or not do just to get a check? So think about that. Leave your comments below. I'd love to hear what you guys have to say. So this is My Two Cents with J. Anthony Smith, and we'll talk with you again soon.